Hey guys, welcome back to another OBD Mastery video. And in this video, we're going to be going over the symptoms, causes, and solutions of P0118, and we're just going to give you general insight of how you could tackle this issue. Now, the symptoms of P0118 is going to be a check engine light illumination. Now, this is the problem detected by the EC or ECS related to coolant temperature. So if you have this code, it has to do with coolant temperature. Now, some of the symptoms you may have is poor engine performance, rough idling, difficulty starting, or increased fuel consumption. So these are the 5 that you want to be aware of. There's also a description if you want to go ahead and pause it and read more of how deep it actually gets. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and move on to the causes of P0118 code. Now, due to the fact as this code may come up due to the fact that insufficient coolant, contaminated coolant, either that or a faulty ECT sensor which can give it incorrect voltage signals, damaged wiring, or a PCM issue. Now, coolant, all right, you're always going to want to top off. It's pretty much like water for a human. If you don't give it water, we're eventually going to get a heat stroke or some type of, dehydration going on. So think of coolant as a way to hydrate your car, but you don't necessarily have to do it so often unless you have a coolant leak. But damaged wiring, PCM issues, all right, you're going to want to be aware of that. Like wiring, make sure there's no corroded or uninsulated wires that may be shorting. Just be aware of that. Do a little test, check if everything's good. Next is PCM. So this is the brain of the car. So without it, it'd pretty much be a potato. So be aware of that. Just make sure that your software doesn't glitch or your computer doesn't glitch. If it's glitching, you might have to get it reprogrammed, but reprogram it, get it by a technician, because pretty much, most people don't know how to reprogram one. Now, ECT sensors, all right, we've already mentioned, but this can give you incorrect voltage signals. So going on to the solutions, it's pretty much the causes, but just fixing it. So replace a faulty ECT sensor, preferably with an OEM one. Now, here's a couple of things I want to say and get off my chest. When you go on eBay, make sure that you are not buying fake OEMs. There's a lot of imposters on eBay that claim to sell you an OEM part, and when you get the OEM part, it is a complete Chinese piece of crap that you don't want to put in your car. So I've had this happen to me. It sucks. You get incorrect readings and your car just keeps getting messed up. You don't know how to tackle the problem. You think that you fixed the problem with the new so-called real OEM, but it's just causing more problems, more issues, and you're just replacing parts that don't need to be replaced. So just be aware of that, all right? I would highly recommend that you go to a dealership and get that part OEM from the dealership. If you don't have one, then you're going to have to find a way to source one. But nonetheless, repair any damaged wiring, check the thermostat, maintain coolant levels, and inspect the PCM. Now, pretty much this has to do with coolant. So don't starve your car of coolant. Check the thermostat as well, because thermostats can go out and they can leak. So thermostats usually have a gasket in them. So when the gasket starts to go out, it starts to leak. Either that or the actual unit itself is not that good, or it's been used so much. So just repair all of that. Thank you guys for watching another video. Hopefully this gives you a general insight. I'm pretty much done for today. Leave a comment down below, all right? I'm the person that narrates the videos here on the YouTube channel, but we have technicians behind the scenes that will answer your comments, all right? Leave a comment. Feel free to actually drop that. We try to respond as soon as possible because we understand that in the moment that you're currently in, you may be tackling this issue real time, and we're trying to get at you real time so you don't have to go the whole entire day waiting for us. But enough yip yap. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all to the next one.